guys, this is Marlene and welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today I have my last stream battle of the stream I did on August 12th. I really still want to upload this because it was still a fun battle, and even though it wasn't too amazing competitive wise, I just really liked it. So it was a game against one of my random viewers, Grizzly, and he told me that he would bring favorite Pokemon of his, so I kind of did the same thing. I'm not really sure if his team was very competitive or very high tier, so I just brought some favorite Pokemon of mine and see how it would turn out, because sometimes people say their teams are really strong and they kind of aren't, or the other way around, which happened last battle. But yeah, we don't know. So I just brought some of my Pokemon I use often and I really like, which are kind of lower tier, but they've always served me well, I suppose. So he sends out his Blaziken as his first Pokemon, and Blaziken is, competitively used or not, is a very threatening Pokemon, especially if he has speed boost. So he went for the Blaze Kick, and that did a lot and even burned my Pokemon, my lead, my apples. And I actually wanted to dual screen, but it's not really going to happen because I want to at least take less damage from Blaziken, so at least set up the Reflect, and I just didn't do the other part of the dual screens. But he Mega Evolves this turn, and I was kind of confused, because I thought, why wouldn't you Mega Evolve in the first turn? And Apples dies, but I'm not really sure. He had multiple Pokemon that could actually potentially Mega Evolve, so I'm thinking that maybe he put multiple Mega Stones on his team and choose which Pokemon he'd let Mega Evolve, but I'm not really sure. I really don't know, I didn't ask for it, so I don't know what happened. But hey, Majestic Wailord comes in and just immediately rolls over that Blaziken, and he just dies, so that's great. But Raichu comes in and Wailord doesn't want to hug a Raichu, so I have to switch out into my beautiful Sinite, my Chestnut, which it took so long for me to get this Pokemon and train it properly, because I couldn't get a Chespin with bulletproof ability. I have another Chespin with just his overgrow ability, but I really want a bulletproof one, so there it is. I was hoping the Charizard wouldn't go for the Air Slash, and I took a great risk there, but he actually went for the Heat Wave. I live that because I have Assault Vest, which is great, and I take it down with a Rock Slide, so that's amazing. I took a really big risk because I didn't want to lose this Chestnut, but thankfully he didn't carry the Air Slash. So here's the Greninja, and he actually doesn't have Protean, which really surprised me. I don't know why he didn't have Protean. Maybe because he didn't like the changing of typings and stuff like that. But Wailord is just trying to do some damage on Greninja. Unfortunately, it's not enough, and Wailord is kind of slow, so he unfortunately dies. But he's done enough damage for me to just take him down from his range with a Mach Punch. And, you know, because he couldn't change his typing, it was very easy for me to just kill him. So that's great. That's another threat out of the way. But here comes a new one. It's a Latias, so things aren't going too great for me. A shiny Latias. Oh god. What's happening to this world? But he goes for a Mist Ball, which is another weird thing. But it just made the battle so much fun for some reason. People just use different things from usual, even though I haven't really fought Latias before, so I didn't really know what to expect. But he paralyzes me with his Dragon Breath, which makes it a very cool attack, by the way. Just moves that paralyze are actually quite useful. But you have to rely on hacks, which is not as great. But I send out my Chimney, and Chimney is going to do a Sucker Punch. Well, he's going to go for the Mist Ball, and I thought maybe he's going to switch out right now, or he's going to do a non-attacking move, but I still went for the Sucker Punch, because that's kind of the only move that didn't do super effective damage. My other moves were not very effective. That's the point I was trying to make. But yeah, Chimney wasn't going to do anything, let's just face it. And I had to switch out. So switch in to your fans, because we're all your fans. And the only move I could actually hurt Latias with is my hidden power ice, and was hoping that I would take it down in the 2 hits I have. He kept spamming Miss Ball, which isn't too nice, but I actually took him down with that hit. I think it was min-max damage, because I think my last hit didn't do as much as this hit, but I could be mistaken. I have to switch out here because there's a freaking Lucario on the field, and I figured I don't really need this Heatmore as much, and maybe hopefully could hit him with a fire type move if I was faster. I know that Heatmore is actually quite fast, but it's kind of the only thing he can do. He can be quite fast, and that's about it. He's very fragile. His attacks, yeah, he's got a great move pool, but so fragile. He just dies immediately. Even if you look at him, he already faints. But here comes Hitmonlee, and I was hoping that Hitmonlee would just take one of his hits, and thankfully he goes for the Bone Rush. If he had a close combat, I think I might have died. I'm not really sure. I think I might have died, but thankfully he went for the Bone Rush, and I could kill him with my own close combat, which is great. Football, as lost some of his health due to Life Orb. Raichu misses his Thunder again, which sucks for Grizzly, because otherwise he might have killed me, even though Hitmonlee has actually great special defenses. But even if he killed my Hitmonlee, I think I might have killed him with one of my other pokes. But yeah, that was a great match, and I really liked it, and even though it was, I'm not really sure if it was competitive or not, I still really enjoyed it, so I guess that's more important than whether it's competitive or not, and if not, I won't upload it because it's a bad match, but it should also be about, you know, having fun, and I really had fun during that stream. During that entire stream, it was a lot of fun, so hopefully you enjoyed this little short narration, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.